Hey, my name is John Thompson, and welcome to the Perseverance Podcast. Now, listen, if you've been in Christian land for a while, you're like, really? Another podcast? Some are amazing, we know that. Some are okay, some are great, and some are terrible, and we're like, let's not do that again. So why another podcast? And John, why are you doing a podcast? Well, we thought that this would be a really helpful platform, a long-form conversation, actually, about how you do ministry well in a long-term experience or environment, and with a twist, what's the role of the Holy Spirit in so much of the conversations leaders have, but it sounds like he's not really involved or at the center. So we're going to ask a lot of questions like, how does perseverance affect a leader's soul? What's connected to perseverance and organizational health? How do you continue to encounter God in a long-term way as you're leading as a Christian? We're going to deal with stuff like leadership, anxiety, and fear, and the role of the Holy Spirit, theology of calling, discipleship as encounter, not as class. What's the role of the Holy Spirit, not just in preaching prep, but actually as you're preparing sort of preaching calendars, all that sort of stuff. How do you know if revival is happening in your church? Is it guaranteed? If it does happen, how do you lead through it well? And then actually, which is rarely addressed anywhere, how do you prepare for it to end so the grief doesn't take out you or your church? We're going to talk about things like how do you work with a visionary, gift tension, so much more. This podcast is for pastors and key volunteers and missional leaders and anyone trying to do ministry long-term in one environment or many. And we really hope it's helpful. It's coming from a place of 25 years of experience. It's also coming from a perspective where we're trying to integrate theology and spiritual encounter and practical advice all in one place. So we hope that you like this, you subscribe and you share, and that you begin to listen in on a lot of stuff that we've been through that's good, that's bad, that's awful, and amazing. And hopefully out of this story, out of our reflections, it can help you where you're doing ministry in your corner or your part of the world. God bless you, and we'll see you in episode 1.